I'm not done. I'm not defeated. I'm coming back, and this time, I'm coming back for everything. I'm coming back. Let every circumstance that mocked you hear this declaration. Let every demon in hell that mocked you hear this truth. I'm coming back. I got resurrection power in my DNA. Let every memory of failure be confronted by this undeniable reality. I didn't lose. I learned. Statistics show most people quit on their goals by January 17th. But some of us, we hit that wall, look it dead in the face and say, I'm coming back. Right now, in this very moment, I need you to listen with everything you have. I'm coming back. Not maybe, not someday, not when I feel ready. I'm coming back now. Your comeback starts with refusing to give up on the life you were destined to live. My plan is not to stay dead. My plan is not to stay down. My plan is not to remain immobilized, stuck in obscurity, indecision, oppression, and insecurity. The plan, the vision, the aim. My target is not to live a life half-lived. I was built to challenge limitations, to redefine expectations, to tear down the walls of Jericho that surrounded me because God did not put this power in me to buckle under pressure. Sometimes God lets everything fall apart so you can see what you were really made of. The comeback doesn't start when things get easier. The comeback starts when you decide your excuses are no longer more powerful than your purpose. You save yourself. You fight your way out. You claw back piece by piece until your soul remembers who the hell you are. Stop making excuses because strength is born when excuses die. What's your plan for this year? What's your plan in this season? What are you going to accomplish over the next 90 days, 6 months, 2 years? When you stretch beyond what you think is possible, you discover what actually is. And that discovery only comes when you're willing to take the risk of going too far. You want to know what my plan is? To come back for everything. Resurrection is my plan. I want to challenge you to step across your own invisible line, to do the thing you've postponed, to make the change you've avoided. The future doesn't belong to the hesitant, the passive, the cautious. The future belongs to the bold, the courageous, the faithful. The future belongs to those who, when the world thinks you're crazy, just tell them, I'm not crazy. I'm called, and I refuse to let anybody take my crown. When you are weary, when people stop believing in you, when it's uncomfortable, when you're torn between caution and courage, between passion and timidity, between holding on and surging forward, between playing it safe and pushing too far. Remember this. Be the person that goes too far, that does too much, where people say, that person is crazy. And you will respond, I'm not crazy. I'm just called. When you live by that, you will rewire your mind and rewrite the limits that everyone else accepted. You're not just returning. You're rising. You're not just coming back. You're coming back different. You're coming back with evidence. You're coming back with fire. You're coming back with proof. Here's what I need from you. First, reset your mind. Stop replaying what broke you. Start focusing on what builds you. Second, restart your discipline. One step, one habit, one promise to yourself kept each day. Third, refocus on your purpose. Who you were is gone. Who you are becoming is the threat. Stop apologizing for wanting more. You have no idea how powerful you are when you stop living in your past and start living in your calling. You survived your worst days. You endured heartbreak that could have crushed you. You walked through fire that would have burned most people alive. And you're still here. So stand up, straighten your back, lift your chin, and declare out loud with every piece of strength inside of you, I'm not done. I'm not finished. I'm not defeated. I'm coming back. There's only one you. There will never be another you. You are an unrepeatable miracle. Nobody has your fingerprint. Nobody has your story. They did not understand your struggle, and they won't believe your comeback. There will be seasons where you lose strength, but that weakness is not the end. The weakness you feel is training, a calling to go deeper. There will be seasons when you lose your voice, but don't let the silence break you. There will be seasons where you don't feel relevant, but even if you're impacting the life of one, make an impact and leave a mark. There will be seasons where you walk alone, but the isolation will not kill you. You'll come out of that season with instructions, with a vision. Those seasons of isolation where you felt like you were going to break, where you thought God forgot you, He was forming you. Some of you thought the delay was denial, but He was designing something in you, manifesting something within your heart, something greater, something you had never seen, something unfamiliar. Your wilderness was not punishment. It was preparation, preparing you for uncharted territory, for you to go places you have never been. I remember a season of my life where I lost everything. My voice, my confidence, my focus. I wasn't just off track. I felt like I had fallen off the map. Days blended into weeks and weeks into months. I was praying, fighting, begging God for a sign, and all I heard was silence. People counted me out. Life counted me out. And worst of all, I counted myself out. But here's the truth nobody tells you. Sometimes God lets everything fall apart so you can see what you were really made of. One day I looked in the mirror and I said, "This is not where my story ends." Reset doesn't mean start over. Restart doesn't mean you failed. Refocus doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're human and you're finally ready to fight again. Make the rest of your life the best of your life. Make this the year that they remember your name. Reset. Restart. Refocus. This is not a new chapter. This is a whole new book. You're not starting over because you failed. You're starting over because you're smart enough to know you deserve more. Let me make one thing very clear. Your comeback will be stronger than anything you've done before. Because this time, you're not fueled by ego. You're fueled by purpose. You're fueled by clarity. You're fueled by pain that didn't break you. You're fueled by the realization that you only get one life and you refuse to waste another second of it. I've spent enough time on the ground, enough time doubting, enough time apologizing for being human, enough time pretending I'm okay being average. I'm done with that version of me. It's dead. It's buried. It's gone. This is the rebirth, the reset, the restart, the refocus, the return. This is not the season, but the era where you say enough is enough. No more hiding, no more shrinking back. This is the year where destiny says, get up. There's work to do. When destiny calls, excuses die. When purpose rises, fears retire. When identity awakens, limitations collapse. This is not the year where you negotiate yourself out of greatness. This is the year where you no longer bow down to insecurity, anxiety, and defeat. This is the year of change. I'm coming back. Claw your way into your future. Fight for your goal. Give it everything you have because you have nothing to lose. Life's going to hit you in your mouth and you got to do me a huge favor. Your why has to be greater than that knockdown. Buster Douglas got knocked out. Nobody ever got knocked out by Mike Tyson and got back up. It was almost a 10 count. He was stumbling. With 4, 3, 2, 1, and ding, 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 saved by the bell. He goes to his corner. The whole world is thinking, that's it. Once he comes back out, that's it. Mike's going to hammer him. And exactly that. Mike Tyson came out like, I got him. I got this kid up against the rope. Many of you right now, life's got you up against the rope. You can't give up. You can't give in. If it was easy, everybody would do it. And if life's got you backed up, I need you to do what Buster Douglas did. Buster Douglas started fighting back. The world was shocked. Goliath had been knocked down. They went to Buster Douglas and asked him simply, "What happened?" And Buster Douglas said, "Listen to me. It's real simple. Before my mother died, she told the whole world I was going to beat Mike Tyson. And 2 days before the fight, my mother died." Buster Douglas had a decision to make. When his mother died, he could die with his mother or he made a decision. I can wake up and I can live for Mom. And he knocked Mike Tyson out simply because his why was greater than that punch. His why was greater than defeat. His why was greater than his trial and his tribulation. I'm telling you, if you don't know what your why is and your why isn't strong, you're going to get knocked out every single day. A man is not a man by his age. A man is a man by his experiences, what he goes through, what he fights through. That's what makes a warrior. That's what makes the greatest of all time. I will not end my life in a bottomless pit. I'm going to rise and I'm going to show the world that greatness is obtained by the man that never stops pushing. I believe and I stand on it to this day. As long as the sun is shining on my face and not on my grave, I got an opportunity of a lifetime. When you fight as if you are already dead, you are without restraint. You are a disruptor. You break all the rules because you have nothing to lose. You are desperate for resurrection. And you will do anything that is required to accomplish the goal you are setting out to achieve. I don't care how good you are. I don't care how talented you are. Bruce Lee said it best. A warrior is an average person with laser-like focus. A warrior is an average person with laser-like focus. Don't even worry about your ability. Don't you worry about opportunity. I need you to be a warrior right now. And let your work get your opportunity. Let your work get your praise. Let your work open up doors. Let your work get people paying attention. Let your work get the whole world to notice. You got to work. Stop thinking. Stop procrastinating. And you got to work. I need you to rise up to fulfill your dreams. Rise up and attack your goals. There's no time to sleep, no time to nap, no time to waste. If you fall asleep, wake up and rise up again. You should work so hard that you collapse in the bed at night. Sometimes in the afternoon, you're so weary from grinding that your body just collapses. That's okay. Have sweet sleep. But when you wake up, grind again. Now is your time. Now is your season. Now is the moment to capture the vision. To win any battle, you must fight as if you are already dead. You better go inside. You're still looking outside for the stuff that's already inside. You're still looking for someone to save you when you're already a superhero. You're looking for information from somebody when you already got what you need in your head. It's just time for you to get up and be the best version of you. You don't believe that you have the potential and the capability to be the best of yourself. So why you just sit back and wait for somebody to pat you on the shoulder and say it's okay? At least you gave it your best. Your best ain't good enough. Your best don't work. You need to go beyond your best. You need to go beyond the level. You need to let the world know that you exist. You need to let the world know that you're made different. You're built different. You're stronger. You're more passionate. You believe in yourself. When the rest of the world shut you down, you woke up the next day and you said, I got this. I do this. I breathe this. I am this. You can't stop me. Here's what success is all about. You need 3 things: skill set, mindset, and opportunity. You need to rise up and understand what success is all about. Skill set. Work on your skill. Mindset. Work on your mentality. And your opportunity will come. There will always be a million reasons to say no, a million reasons to play it safe, a million reasons to stay comfortable. But you won't achieve your dreams staying in your comfort zone. You won't accomplish your goals by living in that glass cage you built around you that limits you from realizing your potential. So take the hammer, smash the glass, jump off the cliff, and build your wings on the way down. You'll learn to fly before you fall. If you are listening to this and feeling scared, you should feel scared. Accomplishing a dream isn't, nor should it ever be easy. Some individuals like it easy. They like it put on a pedestal for them. But some of us got to grind. We got to dig. We got to make it happen for ourselves. No, we never did it for the money. We did it to stop the blood. We did it to stop the pain. We did it to turn the showers into sunshine. We won't stop until our family no longer struggles. We won't stop until we're number 1. This will not be easy, but in the end, you will win. You know why I'm so passionate? Because the rest of the world doesn't understand my passion. The world doesn't want my passion. They think my passion is too much. I'm going to give you a little bit more. You know why? Because passion is what makes me who I am today. What are you? And what are you prepared to do? Are you prepared to fight? Are you prepared to bleed? Are you prepared to work? It's not an option. And the reason why some of you are not where you're supposed to be is you've given yourself an option. You've given yourself an out. You've given yourself an excuse. You've given yourself room not to do it. I'm not speaking anymore to entertain. I'm not speaking to people. I'm speaking so my girl never has to go back to work again. I'm speaking so the MS doesn't kill her. I got a different drive. I got a different why. I got to make this happen so my girl could quit for the rest of her life. I'm taking all gigs. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And the problem with some of you, you don't have no drive. You ain't got nothing pushing you. You ain't got no reason for waking up in the morning. You ain't got no reason for pushing past that pain. You have no reason. You better find one before you get out of here today. Our lives are so short. There is no time to waste.